Following breaking news just into our newsroom tonight, multiple people are being questioned by investigators after an attempted robbery at Saul's Jewelry and Loan. It happened right near Millard Avenue on 142nd and U Street. According to OPD, an employee told officers there were multiple people who allegedly tried to rob the store but left before taking anything. After identifying a suspected vehicle, officers were able to stop them in the area of 114th and Pierce Streets. We're working to learn more about this developing story, and we'll bring you the latest on air and online.